like it when I sing. I do it all the time.
This is false.
Okay, so I might need to double tap that escape. Bring that. There we go. Oh yes, swift. That's how I like it. Rybo's going to spot the push here. EnVyUs decide to go for a no-nonsense push with the apartments, and there it is. Trades coming in. Oh! Oh!
Nice.
Oh!
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
He did.
3 versus 4 retake here for NiP. Is this going to take down Apex, trying to hold the short choke point? 2 players behind the bench, also known as Forest. Going to move out. The Envy numbers starting to thin though. They're going to equalize things. I think there is a kit on the site. Exist and Forest with 2 fast headshots, and that's going to be that. Do they have time to defuse the bomb? There's the kit, and that will be time. Tentacles are out, and Exist will find a defuse.
What I don't like is the fact that when you're the perspective of the guy defusing, you don't see the tentacles just go pew, like shoot out. Where I want to see the tentacles be shooting.
Deploy
from
tentacles.
From your hands. Deploy.
Like Inspector Gadget?
Yeah, go gadget defuse.
Go gadget tentacles. Well, there we go. Envy going to be on the 4th buy. Kishima's even been able to afford himself a Galil.
Triple P90. Triple.
That is disgusting.
P90. A trio.
That's just rude.
A trio P90. It's like that workout routine, P90X or whatever.
That is foul.
Don't know why I said that. Doesn't make sense. Anyway, we have the push coming in very shortly from EnVyUs. They're going for the execute after getting the bomb down, and I love this. This is something that they're really good at doing, and they've got even a Galil on Kiyoshima. So that's going to be a powerful tool for them. But I think NiP, they might even get overwhelmed by this. But Exist, if he gets a good defense here, then that will be enough, I think, to help them win the round. But now it's all a big question mark as MBK will take down Exist after just a single trade, and EnVyUs will have the bomb plant that they so desire.
Well, the numbers are thin for both teams. They've all got armor. Just down to Forest now with a P90. He's up close. The bomb is in the firebox corner. He can jump, peek. He's just going to camp in the smoke. This is insane. He's in a position where he could get traded, but he could just put his sensitivity up to 16,000 down and do 12. But he's going to get one tapped by Happy, just waiting patiently in the corner. And the P90s will be collected in earnest.
So, by the way, so every time we watched EnVyUs, and every time we don't watch EnVyUs, whenever I see a team win a pistol round on the T side, and they get a plant, they lose a T round, 2 pistol round, and they get the plant, I say EnVyUs would do a pistol execute here, or like a force by execute here. And on Mirage, this is something that if you watch their demos, you could see it happening over and over again. And you mentioned this before about NiP. How much demo watching do they do?
Well, here we go. Freiburg going to give Kiyoshima a can of spam straight in the face. This with a FAMAS. 2 digs and a 5-7 for the NiP side to work with. Happy, what is he going to do with this smoke? This guy just loves himself a bit of smoke. Ooh, but he just has the angle on him, and Happy's going to be forced to retreat with half his life intact.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting right now because Freiburg's pushing up mid, so he's going to get some info for his team. Won't spot anyone there. He'll be back to short to try to cover the hole, which is the B bomb site. He's running all over the place at the moment. I think the stepping would have been heard by the players moving on to the A site, the B side, and tags will come in. The trade is there. 3 versus 3 now. As NiP are doing a good job considering this, how they look on the equipment. Exist is looking for that engagement, but he might just move a little bit too soon as MBK is starting to eye himself that bomb, and he's going to move onto that bomb site. This time is starting to become an issue now. Ooh. Oh, wow. Is he going to go for the A side? Oh, he's going down on past James. I don't know if there's enough time for this, for the shenanigans.
Does anyone have the correct position to stop him, however? 14 seconds left, and it looks like he's going to make it. And the play coming through CPL, I don't think he's going to be able to get there in time to stop the plant from going down. And he chooses to try and stop the plant, but he's unable to do so, leaving Exist in a 1 versus 2. He's going to get shot straight in the head, and Envy take the lead 2 rounds to 1.
That was really well handled by EnVyUs. Nice play indeed. And we'll see now the full eco from NiP. They must feel dejected at this point. After that round, it looked like they could actually take it, but the denial came in the end. And we'll get a bit of an A stack from NiP with these pistols. And what kind of an anti-eco setup are we looking at here from EnVyUs? So far, they are just playing it passively, a little bit spread out. Now, when they want to gain more ground, they'll probably try to group up a little bit to try to do that properly. There's an excellent flash from a teammate to specifically deal with those positions. Love the detail there from EnVyUs.
Well, there are 2 more players in that position. Happy's been dinked, finally going to go down. Still a player in Shadow exists with 2 players to contend with. Down to 1 HP, 3 versus 3. AK's being picked up by Freiburg on over towards the bomb site. And with 2 players in mid, if they start to move into connector, if Freiburg has good timing, then he could do some work for his team. He's almost peeking the corner, but not quite. And the 2 players on the T side are just about passing through. Gets a spray down onto one of them, but not enough for the kill. And that could have gone so differently, and now he's in a position where he wants to try and save his gun. That said, there are 2 players heavily tagged in. In fact, he could, with good timing, get all 3, but Envy will never scare. 3-1.
Yeah, interesting situation there. Quite a cool anti-eco in the end. Again, good damage from NiP because you see these situations over and over with NiP that they're just always scary no matter what they're carrying, and they got a lot of extra damage that you may not have expected there. And we'll have to see if that can help them in the long term. And just looking at a similar rounds insofar as they're a little bit spread out, playing it passively, looking for any aggressions. A bit more pace as they have the bomb in underpass at the moment. And they're going for that 4-man mid-take EnVyUs are. Now, looks like they want to get that finish on A after they potentially position a player into the connector area. But they are leaving options open. It depends on whether they can take ladder room for free. Looks like they can't, James.
Yep, NBK going to go down shot in the head by Forest there. And Envy starting to lose advantages. Penya's trying to get some work done, but he will go down, get right with the P90 to kill off Apex, trying to push A. So now the bomb is isolated, the bomb carrier in connector with little support. Happy trying to push to do what he can from A slope. Going to be a good smoke. Alu avoiding the flashbang. But 4 versus 2. Kima has so many places to look. He'll look the wrong way. Exist will take him down. Now it's just Happy alone versus 4. He's got a potential to do some damage here, but not for long. Alu going to shoot him straight in the head. And that is a very clean round indeed from NiP. Only 1 person going down after Envy taking very fast control of connector.
Indeed. Indeed. EnVyUs, however, will be able to get a buy-in after previous successful rounds. And so after NiP winning that one, losing a couple players, it's really in their interest to have a clean defense here. And it's interesting that EnVyUs aren't going for an execute. I would have actually expected some kind of an execute round in this spot with 2 pistols and 3 rifles and a lot of nades. But maybe they are going for a bit of a delayed one once they have middle. This looks to be the case at the moment.
Yeah, that smoke is never going to deter Envy from pushing straight through it, because it's almost a signal that you smoke down underpass and it's like, okay, we're not watching underpass. Envy, of course, going to be the team to walk straight through that smoke. They're going to have 3 people in mid, looking towards connector, where there's basically a crossfire from the CTs. The trade comes in, the bomb's been spotted. NBK, though, coming in, more trades. Man advantage for the CT side. Forest position is known. Kishima has to face because the bomb's down on the stairs. Now, again, Happy the lurker, of course, behind the smoke. Where else? Versus 3. What a potential. They don't seem to know exactly where he is, but Freiburg does appear to be heading in his direction, with Get Right in a position to trade with this P90.
I have this theory, James, with Happy. I've got this theory that he's got an ability to spawn in smokes. So he can if there's multiple smokes down on the map, he can teleport between them.
Nice.
That's my theory. I saw Happy in Serbia, James. He was smoking.
Why are you telling me this?
He's one with the smoke.
Okay.
Now 3 and 3. We will get all the pistols in play.
I just got what you said.
Oh, you didn't understand? I thought you were just ignoring it. That's pretty obvious.
I was like, why are you telling me that he smokes? I don't understand what the purpose of this is. Oh, no, I understand. Actually,
well, cool aggressive play there, Pally. Oh, we get a punish coming in from Apex there with that Deagle. Takes down 2 players back to back. Excellent damage done. Can they bring more to the table? Bomb is in the control, essentially, of the CTs. They know that it's in the underpass, I believe, thanks to Ali getting those aggressive frags. However, Apex is just trying to be a nuisance. And Happy, he's always playing for the shenanigans. Look at his position. He could basically be in CD spawn if he wanted to be. Now, he's going to go into the angle of Exist. Can he win the fight? Oh, Exist is getting caught there. No! Happy pulls out a grenade at the worst possible timing. And now it's on Apex to get some Deagle work done, but it will be largely ineffectual.
Well, NV back on the buy with all the AKs. The AWP, however, will be in the hands of the Ninjas. Exist opting for the P90. There's a chance of an auto sniper there, but maybe a bit early days for that. Only a 1-round advantage here, 4-3 on their CT side. We'll be looking to extend that somewhat aggressively. Speaking of aggressive, Exist moving up with a P90 towards top mid. Happy lurking behind the smoke, unsurprisingly. Oh, Exist, did he see the players there? I think they definitely spotted him. That's going to cause a fast push from underpass, but Exist has made his way onto short ladder room, where maybe he can escape. Forrest trying to creep towards slope, but Happy just ready and waiting for the punish.
Yeah, this is looking much better for EnVyUs. This mid-take, they've been successful in dealing with the player in ladder room. This time it's just a simple trade. Before it was Forrest wrecking everybody, but now 4 versus 3 with EnVyUs in prime position to actually take a bomb site. They've got connector control, and they're going to be pushing in towards A. And NiP don't really have people in position here. Alu's really out of position. That's kind of the worst thing ever when you have an AWP. And Getray is kind of lurking into T-spawn, so he can potentially flank them, but he's got no distractions coming in from his teammates. So they pretty much have to play exits and just save their weapons at this point. EnVyUs look like they are sprinting back into this round. And well, this match is shaping up to be a close one, I'd say.
Shadow might get right away. Indeed it will. Easy frag for Happy. One thing to bear in mind for those of you at home, you can't see your own shadow in this game, but always pay attention to the direction of the shadows on the map. And be aware, because there are many situations on many maps where your shadow will give away your position when you are walking into range like that.
I wonder if that's something that will actually be added in the game at some point, where you can see your own shadows. Because I feel like it's kind of weird that you can't. I mean, what do you think about that? Like, because
well, I suppose there's a technical argument as to what effects it would have on a computer's performance, so I am not even going to bother to comment. Dan, what is this buy from NiP? Double AWP, double auto sniper. What? What is this?
Well, guess we'll have to see. It's going to be Kenny S with a trade there in mid, able to take down Alu. That's one of the snipers down, but Forrest is going to show himself, rear his ugly head with that AWP. He is monstrous, James. He's not of this world. And he's got himself a kill.
How does this call even come in? Okay, guys, buy the most expensive thing you can, with the exception of negevs.
Well, they're winning the round, James, so shut up. Wow, you actually listened to something that I said. Okay, cool. Okay, that's cool. Alright, well, we have the creep coming into the bomb site from EnVyUs. Yes, oh, he hit that shot! It was a wallbang, of course, it doesn't finish off Freiberg. But in they go now, and the rotation will begin for the CTs. That means that EnVyUs must be quick in getting the bomb down. But we've got these snipers coming into play right now, and it's just going to leave NBK alive, and he's got 35 seconds left to win the round. Or, well, to plant the bomb at least. And he's going to try and get the plant going now. There's the fake. He doesn't hear any stepping, he doesn't hear any sounds. NiP here is quiet as possible. It's quiet as a silent night. Forrest will get the kill though, and that will be the end of NBK. And it is impossible for him to know how close they were, so he just had to keep faking it. But wow, okay, this buy is going to continue, James. To the order snipers, apparently legit.
Too legit to quit, Dan. But they've only have a 1-round lead. So the 2 autos, the 1 AWP on this occasion, the 2 M4s, a bit more sensible from them. Envy with the buy again. And what is this positioning? So it looks like we have Exist holding up top mid, while they have a player in the underpass. Get right, just about managing to get that frag onto NBK. He was the one player, I think, with just a pistol. And here we go. NiP may be expecting a fast response from Envy. Going to be throwing smokes all over the A-bomb site as well as the T's. And here we go. Apex in a position to get a 2-man spray down. He will do exactly that. Could have been a 3rd save for that smoke. And now how do NiP retake with 2 autos and an M4? This is the situation I was wondering towards B, but they got the frags through the window. This time they lack the luxury.
Yeah, beautiful entries from Apex. The sweeping motion on the spray, the calm and collected execution of those players who were defending, and perfect response against the order sniper play. Get the execute in there. Now we've got Freiberg left alone, and he's going to get eliminated as well. So that's something, you know, I was surprised we didn't see more of, considering NiP's kind of bias that EnVyUs were aware of. Executes, my friends, executes. But we did see it in the end. Now NiP's bank is broken, It's broken, James.
It is broken indeed, and
Piggyback is broken.
They're going to force and make it yet worse. They're going all in, Dan. They've bet on black. See if it pays off for them. Get right with the Mag 7, rest of them with just the pistols. Oh, actually, Freiburg has the MP7. Some moving accuracy shenanigans. Ah, so Freiburg has a pop flash through CPL to allow Exist to peek from underneath. But Freiburg's got no more flashes, and Apex will shoot Exist straight in the face. Meanwhile, Get Right has got a Mag 7 kill elsewhere. You can see Envy now starting to take connector control. Apex coming in with that smoke from underpass.
Yeah, that's a really nice smoke there. You can see that it lands perfectly at the top of the connector area, so it's completely smoked off, and they move in from short. But nice and simple round from EnVyUs to attack in the big site, and also good coordination and shots fired. So it looks like they're going to clean this one up pretty well. And I mean, they can go and hunt Ali. Okay, he's dead. And Apex has been doing a good job being the aggressor for EnVyUs on the T side so far. NiP, after that really expensive buy, you have to wonder how worth is it? How worth it is it really? Because the thing is that okay, if it wins you one round, okay, sure. You know, if it wins you 2 rounds, okay, sure. But eventually, you know, it can actually end up hurting you unless you win like 5 rounds, because it's so expensive that it has a much longer kind of implied effect on your economy. You have to, it's not very cost efficient basically. As a rifle would certainly be. What is the kill reward on the auto sniper? Is it? Because on the AWP it's
probably $50. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I almost never buy it, and when I do buy it, I almost never get a kill with it. So
I just no scope everyone.
I'm still trying to figure out when it's optimal to buy it.
I use it like a Tech 9, just run around the corners, no scoping.
Yeah, no scope is awesome with those. Anyway, there'll be no scoping with auto snipers for NiP. They are reduced now fully just down to the pistols after that forced buy failure, and they lose their leads that they were only had by a thread. So we have a smoke execute here. NiP looking to Envy looking to make it hard for NiP to use their numbers to get up to any eco shenanigans. NiP will be forced out of the site with their remaining numbers and punished for the rotations.
I love seeing Apex just basically just jumping over the boxes as his teammates perfectly pop flash into connector, because you know that he's gonna just wipe everyone out. It's just funny watching Apex go, you know. Just let him go to his own devices. Freiburg, last man standing here in Palace. Let's see what he can get done. Got it now. And the cool thing about this round for me was that EnVyUs are saying, okay, we want to stick to the rifles, because it means that they're saying we feel like we're going to have a better chance playing rounds which allow us to be more dynamic, more quick. Also allow us to have more opportunity for executes, because if you've got a lot of AWPs, it's hard to use the AWPs on executes really, because you can't really it's harder for them to be dynamic.
Yep, that is true. Ali with the AWP for his team, so the crazy shenanigans have paused for now for NiP.
Right.
2-round deficit now. Again, for many rounds they were only a round ahead. Now they are 2 behind after spending all the cash. They took Daddy's dead credit card down and bought Manolo shoes. Daddy's upset. I don't know what that means. Very patient play here. Looks like Envy just waiting for an overextension by the CTs, waiting for a pick. 3 players headed up towards top mid for the Envy side, with 1 person, I believe, in CPL. Look at this. Not much movement, but again, connectors being taken for free, and there is almost no reaction from NiP to this. There are 2 people in connector, although there is time to wait for that smoke. Meanwhile, Forrest has been lost on ladder room. And look at NBK's position on shorts.
Yeah, it's looking quite devastating potentially for NiP, because we've got this wrap coming in. Happy is actually the only guy up slow, but he's a little bit too slow here to help his teammates out. They not staggered this push. Kiyoshima will come in. Oh no, that's actually Kanies with the frag there as the bomber tries to be reclaimed by the remainder of EnVyUs, but it's just Kanies now with 9 HP, so the hope is really rather grim at this point, because he's got no time to really make anything work. We'll get onto the bomb site. And he was just the plan immediately. He could have had an opportunity there, but he was probably afraid of the peak from CT spawn, that possibility. So they will lose the rounds.
NiP was so static, they must have had a read on the situation there, because they were so static. They had no response to connector being smoked off, although I'm sure they trusted that the Tees were not going to push through the smoke, but they seem to have a very clear read on that particular round. So they'll close the gap to 1. The buy will come out from Envy once again, though. Get right, continuing with the P90.
Yes. So, the mid-control begins for EnVyUs after a passive opening. And it would appear that Freiburg's going to win the duel against Kenny S, who was trying his luck in getting that pick towards B apartments. So that's a really good start for NiP. And now Ali's actually going to jump down, and that's kind of nuts to do in the middle of the round with no support at all. Big risk, and it's not paid off for NiP. They're down to well, down a man now. Forest is weak, Get Right's tagged. 3-on-4 situation could actually pan out for EnVyUs. They are moving for a pick on towards the B bomb site, but the bomb is down on middle. So looks like we're going to have to get MBK to pick that one up and to combine with his teammates to get that push, get that bomb planted on the B bomb site. Freiburg, great shot there on the Kyoshima. Nice tracking. And now he'll find the next player as well. Happy will fall, and Freiburg will shut the round down for EnVyUs.
That first frag was savage. NBK has the bomb. He has 35 seconds to find 4 people. Forest, Freiburg tagged. There is a path towards the A site. 3 NiP players towards B. This becomes doable until Get Right brings his crosshair into your face. No longer doable. Last round of the first half. You can see the money's quite ropey for Envy. Kenny, Happy, unable to buy a rifle. It's going to be NBK and Apex, the AK boys. And again, if Envy go for this same play that they're definitely not going for, never mind, because they've got 4 people going towards A. I was going to say if they get the pop flash into connector, then maybe those AKs can get to work. But instead, they're going to have Happy lurking top mid, and it seems we will see an execute towards A.
Would appear so. And there is, as you said, that lurking mid, but it's only a Tech 9, so it might not be as powerful as usually expected. And Ali is going to decapitate Happy, send his head rolling. There it is. The entry's coming in now from EnVyUs. They do go for the execute. They cut the bomb site in half, and Canadians will plant the bomb towards T-slope as NiP look for that retake. So there are nades everywhere, stopping, inhibiting their ability to actually retake the bomb site immediately, allowing EnVyUs to get some time to set up. But it's not the perfect setup. But the bomb has been planted. It is to purpose. Here it comes. NiP now nading themselves in. Already about 15 seconds gone on the bomb right now, so you need to get on the defuse in the next 10-15 seconds. In goes Anu, just drops straight on Kenny S.'s head, and now just one player left. MBK takes down the first player. Oh, can he get it done? There's one more. It's Forest. Oh, he'll get it with a single shot. NBK shuts down Forest, and EnVyUs will win the round for an 8-7 half. And I honestly have no idea how this match is going to go from this point forward. It cannot be called it.
That's what I was saying at the beginning there.
That's what I'm saying from this point in the match. Prediction is different to
no, it's
making
exactly
a prediction halfway through the match.
It's the same, Dan.
No, it's not.
Exactly the same.
It's not. I can explain why, but not now because we're going into the pistol rounds.
I don't care why I'm trolling.
Okay, good. Because I actually thought about this, because I thought about an approach to try to
you know what you can do
allow
with
you
know
to
what
make
you can do with your
predictions
approach,
in the
mate.
future.
You know what you can do with your approach.
What can I do with it?
I don't know. I'm just saying that you know. You can
Well,
see there's a good average on the kills on the NiP side, actually. Is that an average of 10 or 11? What do you think?
Nice change of topic there, Mr. James. That's not subtle at all.
I just felt like trolling that.
I don't know how to do. I'm a very trollable person. Something about me. People just troll me automatically. Have you noticed this? Well, yeah, you troll me all the time, so.
I don't troll you all the time.
There is that.
That's
because you pity me, James. You pity me.
That's slanderous.
Okay.
Full armor on the NiP side, actually. And 4 for Envy, with NBK holding a Molotov and a flashbang. That Molotov can come in handy. Should there be a fast rush towards B bomb site, but there will not be. The bomb is headed towards A. The bomb is in Palace. There are 3 people in mid, 2 coming from underpass. Kenny S should have some information for his team, but what can he do with it? He's going to get shot in the face, Dan.
Yeah, 4v4. Not much ground to be gained just yet. MBK is watching the cross there as well from short, so things get a little bit hard here for NiP, but they just get the shots. That's all you need. In goes Kiyoshima there, though. He will actually even things up just a little bit, but one more kill is still required to get that 2-on-2 situation. Happy is kind of into the corner, and look at Get Right teasing him with the burst, and it's Ali to find the frag, and NiP are going to claim the round.
Let the games begin.
And, well, it's going to be forced by surely from EnVyUs. Force it up, lads. Force it up.
Kenyes will keep a grand in the... No, he won't. He will buy late to troll Bardolph. I was going to say maybe he's going to keep some money in the bank to try and buy a naught, but no, they're going all in, Dan. They want to buy... They want to win this round and every round afterwards.
Yep, there's much more of an argument to be made these days to actually force buy in the top, with the top 4 teams especially.
I think that's a jungle smoke coming in from top mid.
Boom.
So it's a jungle and connector smoke. It's a broad smoke. It's a broad looking smoke. The smoke looks broad. So Alu looks to be the point man for his team on this occasion with the Mac-10. He is up close with that in connector with it. He's just going to charge onto the site. Did he see the head there? I'm not sure if he did. He'll see it this time, and then he will eventually take it off. Kenya's trying to mount an offense from CT spawn. Got to get back to reload. Oh, they're lining up for him, and he's going to get both of them. This is all turning around now. Happy going to get a frag as well. We've got tagged players. Forrest only has 12 HP. In a blink of an eye, everyone's fallen for NiP, and Forrest is in a horrible situation. Finished off with an AK. What the hell happened, Dan?
It's really funny because the first engagement from Kenyes looked horrendous. He like missed everything with the CZ, and then he like just like, oh, I better reposition. Whilst these two guys are aiming at me, and he's like, oh no, this was a terrible idea. Oh wait, they missed me, and then they tried to like attack him, and they lined up, and he just sprayed them down.
Let us line up so you can kill both of us at one time.
It was an awkward situation. Yeah, so that's gonna be pretty interesting right now because EnVyUs actually saved 2 of the weapons, the AKs no less. And NiP know they have to force back, they have to break them straight away to get back into this one. And now it's going to be Kenyes with the spray down. That's both players dead in mid. One more to try to collect the bomb, but I don't think EnVyUs will allow.
How much momentum can Envy take from this? That's a round they should not have won. You know, they had Alu in there with the Mac-10. He gets the kill onto, I think it was Kiyoshima on the A site, and then just the two frags from Kenny. And then obviously that's going to be a big distraction while Happy's just standing there in Firebox, being happy. I mean, how much of an impact is that round going to have on the rest of this match? I don't know. Well,
the thing is that it was very cost efficient because they saved 2 of the weapons and they were going to buy the next round after the saves anyway. So that's like why it's like really horrendous for NiP to lose a round like that in that fashion. And the buy that they have now obviously sucks. Just PT50 and a deagle, no nades either. So they, I mean, it's very unlikely you'd get a bomb plant out of a round like this. But getting 2 kills or something, that is something you can engineer. And there you go. Forrest is apparently an engineer, James.
Engineer of Doom. Oh, Happy, so cheeky. His friend gets 1-digged. Top mid. Allow me to just stand on the fence and kill your friend. And then get 1-digged. So 3 versus 3. But what chances are there of a bomb plant here? It's going to come down to NBK with the Mag-7 on the B bomb sites. Although Kiyoshima seems to be headed in his direction, and NBK is going to go for the jumping peak. That's the information for his team. I think he would have seen at least 2 of them. He will eventually see the bomb as well. He's going to try and... actually, that's a very smart angle to peek with. You can see he's changing his angle up. I'll explain later. Let's see if he gets the frags. Indeed, he will. Forrest is going to stand there and take him. Down to 13 HP. Full rotation coming in. Days are numbered.
The way that NBK is creating variability from the angle, the trajectory, and the timings of the jumps is actually pretty beautiful there. Like he had a space. Yeah, I mean,
he's using his jump arc, so he is exposed for the shortest time possible. You can do it quite often. People would use the end of the jump arc to peak as they are going down, but he's using the furthest point of the peak possible with the earliest part of the jump arc possible to kind of see them very early and then disappear out of sight as fast as possible.
But he also did like a jump like on the spot as well to get a faster timing on the jump, like unexpected stuff. He's a tricky man, is this NBK guy?
He is indeed. Lots of practice with the scouts.
Oh yeah.
Will be helpful.
Indeed. And he's still magging. And there's double up here, Happy and Kenyes. And Kenyes is going to send Exist to sleep. Be silence. Exist. Now, 4 players from NiP. In a situation where they need to start trying to get something going map control-wise. And DK, if he gets this kill, oh my god, it's going to be really rough. Oh my goodness. And that is beautiful. He got the tag there, and the wallbang from Happy finished off Freiberg. So that's a bit of a save from Happy there.
Indeed it is. So it's going to be a Two-man push up into the A bomb site as B is going to be completely cleared out for the bomb plant to come in. But can they rotate fast enough? That is a great frag onto Kenyes, but Happy is still around the corner, gets the no-scope onto Forest, and they're still convinced it is B. Now they will, I mean A, and now they will realize that it is B. So get right. If he has two players coming in this direction, then he is probably going to get traded here.
Get rest on the shelf. He's on the shelf, James. He's at the top of the shelf. He has to be pretty tall. Here comes MBK. And get right. Oh my god, so sneaky this position. Look at the angle actually.
He can't surely stay there. He can't surely stay there, Dan. They must know where he is. And now the defuse is coming in and he's got to jump through the window and the angle's going to be held. He'll get Happy, but that's all he'll get. Kiyojima will find revenge. And the round. EnVy extend the lead to 4.
Double up in play again. And this Happy Kenyes business with the double up is quite interesting, as they're both obviously incredibly good at AWPers, and NiP have not really been able to afford to have the opportunity to AWP against them. We've not really seen that dynamic. It is a possibility in this map. Oh, they're going to go for the play into A though, and Apex is going close. Already has no idea, and he doesn't get a pop flash in time, and NiP are in the A sites. How far can they get though? Can they get it? Can they get onto the bomb site itself?
Yeah, they need to push. Freiberg checking all the corners, checking the firebox. Really check Ninja, almost gets the spray down. He indeed does get the spray down into CT spawn. They need to get out of choke point now. They've still got two players in Tetris and the slope. So this hold is not going to be ideal for us. If you can make it to CT, that would be fantastic. Nice angles, take down Kiyojima. He'll be traded by NBK. Get right coming in with the flank Dan.
And NBK is going to get snapped down. It's just unhappy. Now, how is the money really quick? Yeah, it really sucks. NiP been doing good damage. So Happy's got to stay alive here. He's going to get attacked from all sides. Oh no, yeah, you can't not get the kill with that shot. And that is going to be lights out for Happy. So 12-9, and EnVyUs kind of need to eco, but they're probably going to force by James. Let's not kid ourselves.
Seems not that.
Indeed. They are, to be fair, they are one eco away from being able to buy, so it does make a lot of sense. Anyway, NiP with a great buy themselves, and looking to execute. Oh! I do not know where that came from.
So many Ds. Well, is this going to be another fruitless anti-eco round here from NiP? We can see that Kenyes this time is hiding behind fireboxes, and there are no Molotovs on these remaining NiP players. They've got one player isolated in the middle of the site. Ali's just going to swing his AWP round and take down that Kenyes, who was in a very powerful position. NBK are going to get traded down to 1 versus 1 now. And get right, does he hear Happy? He must have heard the footsteps. He's going to go for the... wow, that's a brazen plant. So, will he find the angle onto Happy? Seems that maybe he has a read on what Happy might have been doing because he's got the flashbang perfectly timed. Happy has no armor. He has a deagle. He has to find a headshot. Happy doing as Happy does, just charging around. Oh, get the first tag. Get right, finally gets the headshot down to 27 HP. There could have been 2 tags there from Happy through the corner of the brick. So again, EnVy ever dangerous on the eco, now coming in with the buy.
I was afraid. I was afraid. And the thing is as well is that they created this situation now. Oh god.
Oh, they just one gone, mate.
Yep. Yeah, they created a situation where a lot of NiP's money has just been eroded away by that damage, and that's the kind of damage that you got to be a team like EnVy to actually get that many frags against NiP with that that kind of equipment. So that's pretty insane, and we'll have to see how that plays off right now. NiP, they know that EnVyUs can't have much money. Not many nades for EnVyUs, and Happy's going to get caught out in the open. He challenged him to underpass. Good way to handle that from NiP. They played it quite passively, and they caught him in an exposed position.
I do believe we have a failed smoke there. CPL is exposed. Again, you can jump on those that piece of wood to see the place where the T's peek into CPL. You can see that secondary smoke coming in to actually smoke off the CPL area, as this is commonly known. Lurker on A slope, and there's one place player towards B, as you just saw there. That's exists. So options open to NiP. Seems like they're leaning towards A, as the Exist is just holding an angle in case of an overextension from EnVy. Maybe NiP expecting a bit of desperation here from the CT side, being a man down, but they're holding steadfast at the moment. One person towards B, one person playing CT rotate, and then 2 deep into the A sides.
Into the sites. Well, quite a good setup actually from EnVyUs. I like this, the way they got a guy on shadow and on site as well. shows a good understanding of the path of NiP. It looks like they've read it well. And there you go. We've got Apex. He'll take 2 players before going down. And look at the distraction, how it's going to play off for Kenny S. He'll get a quick frag on the unsuspecting Freiburg. And Kiyoshima now might not be expected either. EnVyUs playing a wonderful round in the way that they held the positions, allowed the team to move through connector. This reminds me very much of the very, very old school way that Virtus Pro would play this map. They would allow you sometimes to take connector, but they would it's kind of like a bait, because then they set up around you, and then this guy peeks, and then that guy throws the flash, and then this guy peeks.
It seems that Envy had a read as to what NiP were trying to do there, because when that late smoke came into CPL, they instantly, and Kenny was instantly looking for a player lurking. Obviously, NiP trying to suggest, oh, we're smoking CPL. We think you might be there, but really we're there. Kenny seemed to know instantly what they were doing, and that was the beginning of the end of that round there for NiP. Now they're pushing with a somewhat of a force buy, and it's not going their way. Man advantage, and Apex is in a very strong position. He's being hunted by GetRight, but GetRight doesn't have the M4. Now it's 2 versus 4. Ali with the AWP. Bit of attack there towards CT spawn, but not enough. NV take another round.
And they're fast approaching a win here, and with the money as it is for NiP, they oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's a really hard situation. Do you just go for the forces, play 2 forces, and just try to hope that you give yourself 2 chances? Or do you save and have 1 round of the AKs, but be playing for the overtime? It's one of those spots, and they've decided to go for the save, essentially. So a bit of a... I would imagine this will turn into a B split, but actually that said, they are going down to underpass, and Happy is peeking. He could get caught here. The first shot is connected. Kenny will spot the other players, and the call will go out to the teammates. In goes Kiyoshima for a spray down, and that is that. NiP are all dead, and they play for overtime.
NiP require 5 rounds in a row versus a strong NV side, hitting kills in the 20s for some of them. Double ops continue. Let's see what they can offer. Kenny gonna flash, I would say flash himself into mid, but it's more flash NiP off mid. GetRight though, gonna get the first frag. Kenny gonna soon follow up on a re-peeking Alu following that flash, so Kenny's plan paid off for him. Allowed him to take the angle and then punish when Alu tries to claim it back for himself. GetRight gets taken down on slope. Man advantage now for Envy. The 2 AWPs still in play. Exist looking to head towards connector. We'll see if one of the CTs will be ready to peek him. I think there's a player in ladder room for the Ts now. We'll see if Happy can identify this, or if he'll be punished for trying to do so.
Here we go, Happy with the peek there, but that flash did cover the approach. Oh my god, he finds the shots, both kills coming in from Happy, leaving just Forest alive. He's got to go for 1 versus 4 with 45 seconds, and Happy is there. In comes the shot, he'll miss the no-scope, he'll fall back though, spraying as he goes, and Kenny S will find the finish onto Forest as the match will be won by EnVyUs, and that will also conclude